Yes.
Yes, Ketan.
Others can go on mute. Okay, so everybody can click on create repository. Okay, so once you click on create repository, you will get this screen. Everybody on this screen, give a name to the repository. So there are two options now. Either you can give the same name as your repository on the local machine, because we are going to push the same thing here. So Git Elite is the name, right? Or you can give a different name. Both are fine. But right now, for the sake of simplicity, let us give the same name. Okay.
It says it's available. Yeah.
Yes, it is available because it's your repository. You don't have any other project like Git Elite. That is why it is saying it is okay. You want to give description, you can give any description. Fine. Keep it a public repository. So what is the difference between public and private repository, right? Private repository is available only for those who have access to your account or access to this particular repository. Public repository means anybody can view your repository. So for now, we'll keep it public.
So private as in like I have to like give access here.
Yes,
Like
if you want me to access
mention.
your project, you and make changes, then you have to give me some access that in private. But in public, I can read. In private, you can not even read others' repository, private repository. Public repository, you can read. You cannot make changes. So even though you are making it a public repository, nobody can change your code. Okay, they can only view your code. That is why on a public repository, don't store any credentials of your account or your system. Avoid, right? Because then everybody has access to that.
Okay.
So what we have done so far, Krutika has given a name to the repository and given a description. That's it. No other change to be done, right? Scroll down, Krutika. And don't click on the create repository. You have to do the last. So everybody click on create repository. The green button at the bottom. Krutika, you can also click now. Click on create repository button. So you get the three options. Now GitHub is telling you you can do these three things. Which one is relevant to us? Anybody can tell me? Which or? First or, second or third or?
First odd one is because there's a link that one there.
Are we creating a new repository or we are having an existing repository?
New one.
Did we not create a repository?
Oh yeah,
We
that's
have a
yeah,
repository already.
yeah.
So second option is what we will go with. Okay. So I want all of you to first execute only first two commands, not the third one, push command. Everyone copy the first two commands and paste on the Git bash. So copy that, execute it on Git bash, take the second command, execute it on the Git bash. Enter. And second
Can we do
command,
all together?
you can do all together, but third command will not work right now for many of you. That is why I'm saying don't do it together.
Okay.
So this branch and we are like making this branch as the head. Head branch.
Yes, so main branch, we are changing the name. So right now, if you see, it is master. After this command you execute, Krutika, it will become main.
Okay.
Right, so earlier, so this change has come recently, maybe 6 months old. Earlier, by default, the branches were called master. But GitHub has now changed that. It is recommending that you can have a name as main. It is an optional step. You need not, you can have master also. It doesn't matter. Or instead of main, you can give any other name also, trunk. That is also fine. So any name for the branch is fine.
So this part can be changed according to your
Yes.
preference.
Yes. So far, so good, everyone.
Yes.
Now, if you see the third command, third command is actually telling you to push, right? Push the changes to GitHub, right? Now, what I will do is I'll take control. I'll explain you something. And then again, I'll ask Krutika to share her screen. Okay, so I'm taking the control, Krutika. I'm sharing my screen. Okay.
Great.
All of you can see my screen?
Yes.
I'll repeat the step what Krutika just now did for the sake of repetition so that you know what is to be done. And I have to do anyways. So I'll say git elite. Okay. Is the repository created as a demo for DevOps April batch. Public repository, no changes, create repository. Take the, for me, all three will work because I have done already the setting which are needed, but I'll do it. So what is happening here? What this step is doing? Git remote add origin. This is your repository URL, everyone. This is your repository URL. This is my repository URL. GitHub.com. Ketan Vijay is my account, and the repository name Git Elite is my repository name .git. So any repository will have this format. Yes. Yes, Krutika.
Does it like are you like telling the account like whatever changes I do in my Git, show it here on this link? Is it for that?
Yeah. This you are saying?
Yes.
This command, I'll tell you what this command does. This command tells right. So if I see, this is my Git. Remote, right? So I'm saying git remote add. So add a remote. What I'm telling Git, add a remote. Give a name to that remote as origin. So origin is my remote. Origin is my remote, right? This origin maps to this repository. So in turn, this entire URL is difficult to type every time, right? So I'm creating an alias origin, which is nothing but referring this URL. So whenever I say git push origin master or main, in our case it is main, git push origin main. If you see the third command, right? Git push origin main. Ignore this hyphen u for now. Git push origin main. What I'm telling Git, all the content in my main branch locally push to origin. Origin is this repository.
Ketan, is it not the other way around? Source should be first and destination should be second?
No, here it is different.
Ah, okay.
So I'm saying push to origin, my main branch. Right? Push to origin. Origin is this URL. So push to my repository, this branch details. Everybody clear?
Ketan,
Yeah.
actually, can you just explain the diff between main and master? Means like, I'm not getting there actually.
Main is a alternate name for master. I changed the master to main. Name I changed. That's it.
But they're referring to the same repo, correct?
Yes, referring to the same repo.
I have just changed to the main. Means whenever I call the main, it is a master only.
Yes, yes. So there is no master now. Master was one name. Main is another name. That's it.
But they are pointing to one only, correct?
They are not. There is now master is changed to main. So they are the only thing. Earlier it was called master, now it is called main.
So we have renamed it.
Rename, correct. Rename is the right word actually. So what is a remote? Remote is a reference to your repository URL. Remote name right now is origin. Okay. So I am telling Git which remote my repository should push data to. I'll copy this, paste it here. Now this origin need not be origin. I can give it origin 1 or I can give Ketan. Doesn't matter. It's a name you are giving to a remote repository. Make sense?
Yes, it
Git
does.
remote add is the command which adds the remote. Name you want to give to the remote and the URL which is pointing to your GitHub repository. Right? So before executing this command, if I say git remote -v, it will show me all the remotes. How many remotes are there? Nothing. Right?
0.
When I type this command, and git remote add origin and the URL. Right? I press enter. Now if I do git remote -v, it will show me that I can origin refers to my repository. Then second thing I did was renaming my branch. I think one of you is not on mute. Can you go on mute, please? This will change my master branch name to main branch. That's it, renaming. And third is push. But push will ask you for credentials whenever you push, because your local machine, right? Push to the server, the credential with which you logged in will be asked. But for last 1 year, GitHub has disabled or does not allow ID password as a credential. Password is not a safe way to sign in. Are you getting my point? So whatever password you have used to log into GitHub will not be acceptable from here. So when I say git push -u origin main, it will ask you, prompt you for ID. You will put your ID, GitHub ID. Then it will ask you for password. In password, you will put your password, which will not work. So what will work then, right? So for that, I'm going to guide you now. So all of you just see what I am doing or asking Krutika to do on her screen. Krutika, can you share your screen now?
Yes, Ketan. So I haven't done this one
Yeah,
yet.
you can do the third one is not to be done right now.
Okay.
Third one, none of you have to do right now. Before that, you have to create one more credentials on your GitHub account. Okay. Now, Krutika, since your screen is visible, the credentials which you will create, you can delete it, and after unsharing, you can create with the same process. Okay.
Okay.
Right, because that credentials are visible, anybody can hack your account. So it is better to avoid, and this is getting recorded. So we don't want that. Of course, those credentials will expire after 1 month, but still you have to be careful. So can you go to your avatar? So avatar is in your right hand corner. So this is called avatar, everyone, right? So you go to your avatar and go to settings. So Krutika, don't click immediately whenever I tell you, wait. Yeah, people to follow you. So go to everybody, go to this settings part. Yes, Krutika, you can also now click. Now all of you can scroll down. On the left hand side, there is a developer settings, last option. Everybody can see developer settings. Click on that, everyone. Krutika, you can also click now. Everybody with me so far?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now we are going to create personal access tokens. Everybody can click on the option on the left hand side where Krutika is pointed.
Sorry, Ketan, I
What's
can't
the-
see the developer option. Sorry for that.
You can't see?
No. I went out. Okay.
Yes. Click on settings.
Yeah, I did.
And at the end, towards the bottom, there is a developer settings. Click on that.
Oh yeah, I got it now. Refreshing
Yeah.
to it.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
then on that screen, click on personal access tokens.
Mhm.
After clicking on a personal access token, click on the button called generate new token on the right hand corner where Kritika is pointing right now. It may prompt you for a password for your GitHub account. Enter the password. And then you can click on confirm password green button.
Right. The current password, right?
Yes, current password. Okay, so you will see this screen, everyone. Can you see expiration is 30 days, right? So that's how it sets. You can increase or decrease if you want, but right now 30 days is okay for everyone, I feel. You can, in the note, you can give a name to your token. Any name, it's fine. It's a free text. Okay, so give any name, it's fine. And then, Kritika, you can scroll down. There is a option called admin repo underscore hook. From top, second one. Now third one. Admin colon repo underscore hook. Click on that first checkbox. Yes. Everybody check which option it is. Admin colon repo underscore hook. We are giving access to this token. The token which will be generated, whoever has that token has a write and read access to your repository.
Okay,
Okay.
both. He can read and write as well.
Right as well.
Okay.
Right. So this token is what it is indicating be generated. Now everybody can click on green button, generate token. Everybody can click on generate token. Yes, Kritika, you can also click now. Now this token will be displayed only once, everyone. So you have to copy this and paste it somewhere else so that you can refer it back, right? GitHub is not going to display it again. This is the first time and last time it is displaying this token. In case you lost that token in future, you have to generate it again with the same way. And Kritika, you are going to repeat this process after unsharing your screen. You won't be
Yes.
using this token, okay?
Yes.
Everybody copy this token and save it somewhere for your reference for this training. And
I'm
in case you
lagging
lose
behind a
it,
bit.
it is fine. In case you lose it, it is fine. You can regenerate. Yes, Amit, you were saying something?
No, I was lagging behind a bit because of the password issue. My password was not working. So I
Then you
set
should
the
have
password.
stopped me. So you should have stopped me, Amit.
No, that's okay. I will. I'll check with Kritika now. It's
Should I like repeat the steps?
You
No,
want, Amit?
So I'll say first to settings,
Yes,
then
then developer
settings,
settings.
Why don't
then
you, Amit, you share your screen and in
yes,
the
I will say
meantime, Kritika can create her own token.
So
yes.
I repeat all the steps from developer settings, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Just a minute. So I'm sharing my screen now.
Yeah.
Yes, I was sharing screen. Screen now. Okay. So then developer settings, then personal access token, then
Yes.
new
Then
token.
generate. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Then admin repo hook. You have to check that box.
Which one? Add.
Admin repo hook. It's a first, second, third, fourth or fifth option in the list.
Oh, fourth or fifth. And
Yeah,
means
admin
rep
repo hook.
hook, this one.
Yes, you have
Okay,
to
check
check
for
that.
write and read.
Yes,
Okay,
that's default. Yeah, like write and read are
full
default.
control. Okay,
Yes, then generate token at the bottom.
right.
You have to, and okay, you now it might be showing you. This is
Give it.
option.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give any name as the first token or
New
what.
personal. What is this?
You have to give it a name, like say maybe token first token. This is your first token, so anything will do. This is a yes. At the bottom, generate token. Yes.
Oh, this one needs to be.
You can. Yeah, you already have it, but you if you want to generate a new token, then you can click on the generate new token, or you can copy this one.
Okay, so this one has to be saved for every time.
That I think Ketan can tell
Yes,
you.
yes. So this is the token. You can use it to log into a GitHub account from remote machines.
Okay.
Ketan, when I like try to generate a new token, I am again thrown to the same new personal access token screen.
Yes. Yes. So
Uh, okay, so I have created a new token. So can I like delete the first token that I
yes,
created?
yes. You can delete the previous one. It's fine.
But
You
I
should delete
haven't
it back.
copied this one. I didn't
Copy.
copy
You can
the current.
copy and keep it somewhere. The first one, there is no need to copy. You can anyway delete.
Okay. But I can't see the option to copy
There is
the one I.
no. Which one? Which one you want to copy now? Second one, the one which you just now created, right?
Yes.
You don't see the option
So
to copy. You can just
no.
select and copy. That's also fine. Oh, you lost it then. That is
Yeah.
the first token. No, create the second one now.
No, this is the second one, final token. The
But
first
then
one
you
was
lost
first
it.
token.
I think you did not copy. Now you have to create it again.
Yeah.
So I'll
Okay.
wait for a half a minute so that everybody has the token with them.
Okay, I'll just unshare screen now.
So this token now is every time. So this will be used every time, right? Okay, then, if I want to.
You have to give every time wherever you need it. Like in Jenkins, you might need it when we start with Jenkins, right? So, but by the time we start Jenkins, your token will be expired anyway. So you can create new one. So creating new one is very easy. There is no cost associated. So you don't have to worry much about it.
Hmm.
Okay, everyone.
Yes,
Yes.
Ketan, done.
Okay. So now somebody else wants to share his or her screen. I can guide further process for pushing. Who would like to share? Upesh, Arpita, Dino,
Yeah.
Abhishek, you would like to share?
Yes, yeah, I can share. If
Okay.
okay, the browser itself, right?
Yes. Everything. Share everything so that we can shuffle between two screens.
Okay.
We don't want to see your token.
Yeah, yeah. I have stopped. Let me go to the
Yes.
home page and I'll reshare. Yeah.
I don't think you share the entire screen. You won't be able to go to Git Bash now. I won't be able to see your Git Bash.
Okay. Yeah. I'm trying. Okay.
You have to share your desktop or screen, whatever option is coming in your way.
Well, it shows
Just click on
different
screen
application.
one. Screen one will share everything.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
screen one is
Right.
one option.
Okay. Yes.
Correct.
Can you
Go
see
to Git
both
Bash.
screens now? Yeah.
Yeah. Now you can copy the third command, Abhishek, from
Okay.
the GitHub. Yeah.
Uh, okay. Where can I find that?
No, I think you have already
Gone.
this is
Yeah.
the screen in which you did, right?
Yes. So I came
Did
to
you
the
create a
home.
repository or no? Yeah, you have created. Okay,
Yeah.
no problem.
Yes, I have
Yeah,
created.
click on
Yeah.
that Git Elite on the left hand side.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Go to
Okay.
the second one. Yeah, copy that command, last command. Now this we do very carefully, right? Everyone, don't be in a hurry. Just see what is happening in Abhishek's screen. If something different is happening in your screen, you can tell me. Enter, Abhishek.
Okay.
Enter this command now. Now, if you see in Abhishek's screen, there might be a window which might pop up. Can you see everyone?
Yes.
Yeah.
There are two options: sign in with your browser, sign in with a code. So I would recommend all of you select sign in with your browser.
Okay. Shall I go ahead, Ketan?
Wait. Let others do it.
Okay.
Everybody on this screen or beyond this screen?
Not yet.
Not
Not
yet,
yet.
Ketan,
So
because
we
I
are
want to
waiting.
go back to my screen where I can find the commands.
Yeah,
Just
no
click
problem.
on
Just
the
click on your
repo.
repository, you will
Get it.
find that commands. Otherwise, just copy the command from Abhishek's screen. It's very simple. Git space
No,
push
no.
space -u
Yeah.
space origin and space main.
No, I went back screen.
No problem.
That's fine.
Take your time. This is your first encounter. Most of you are having first encounter with Git, so it is okay if you are slow. Can you see there is an option for token also? I just did it as a backup. If this doesn't work, then we'll use that option next time. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we clicked on the sign in with the browser.
Everybody here?
Yes.
Anybody not here?
Ketan, for me this screen doesn't appear, but there was a series of comments which appeared to
Okay.
me.
So maybe your
Enumerating
configuration is done. Your repository got pushed. It seems, Ritesh.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So you have used GitHub earlier.
Yeah, I have used
Then it's
GitHub
fine.
in my.
If your repository got pushed, it's fine. No problem. Anyone else? I could hear one female voice. Who was it? Priyanka, Arpita, or Krutika? Who was it? You want to say something?
I am
No.
on the screen. Yeah.
Okay, everybody, right? So now click on sign in with your browser, Abhishek. You can also click.
Okay.
Okay. Open that, Abhishek. Can you maximize? Yes.
Yep.
So it will come. It is trying to. What takes such a long time?
Okay.
It opened a GitHub credential
Yes.
window.
Correct. So
Credential
I think
manager.
now, Abhishek,
Yeah.
your
Yes,
default
Ketan.
browser is different. That is why it is asking you for credentials. For
Okay.
others,
Yeah.
it might
Yes,
have.
for me it is asking authorization, something
Yes.
authorization window is open.
Yeah. So maybe Abhishek, if you remember your ID and password, please enter it
Right.
here.
Okay. Sure.
For me, it asks nothing. Yeah, it is
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, because it is your default browser is where you had logged in earlier. So it is remembering your credentials. But for
Okay.
Abhishek, default browser is different than where he has logged in. Yeah. Everybody has this screen now?
Yes.
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 Yes. Anybody not having this screen, please say so now before I move ahead.
I am just like getting the creds.
Yes, yes. I'm waiting for you, Kritika. Once you are done, let me know. Everybody
Sorry,
can remain on this screen.
Ketan, what do you mean by that? I don't have any screen like this. I'm going to blank screen. Okay. And repository is showing that it pushed very well.
Good. That's fine then.
Okay.
It's taking a bit longer to me.
No problem. I will wait for you.
Yeah, done.
Done now. Just 1 minute. Huh? I'll just change my speakers to. Okay. Okay, so everybody can click on Authorize Git Credential Manager, that green button.
Okay. Shall I also? Ketan?
Wait, Abhishek, you can do it little after half a minute.
Right,
Everybody click on green button, Authorized Git Credential Manager.
And Abhishek, can you show your Git app?
Okay.
I want to see that what's happening on the screen.
Okay. The
Not-
bash, Git bash.
Bash.
Yeah.
Nothing is happening. It is waiting there. Okay. And once he clicks on green button, click now. Abhishek, you can also click on that green button.
Okay.
And now go back to your Git bash. You should see some success there. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Good. So everything was successful in Abhishek's case. I'm not sure about others.
Sir,
Congratulations, Abhishek.
Sorry, Bhupesh.
Authorize Git Credentials Manager. I mean the green sign.
Yeah, click on that.
I'm able to click that.
You are not able to click that?
It's still, I mean, redirecting, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. It
same
might
here.
take. Okay. So Bhupesh, why don't you share your screen in the meantime so that others, Krutika can also see what is happening in your case.
Screen is.
Yeah, I have stopped mine.
Yeah. Okay. So it is not getting enabled.
And here it is showing as a please complete authentication.
In your browser. Yeah. So let it. Okay. There is any other screen? I can see some other screen there. Is it at the bottom after Git bash? What is the screen? It's your browser screen?
This one.
On the taskbar after Git bash option. What is that?
No, it's a.
That's a snipping tool. Okay. Okay. So why it is not showing you? Can you check if it is clickable? That button is not clickable yet.
No.
Okay. Can you refresh the? Yeah, it's now green. Okay. Good. Krutika, what is the status for you?
It's done.
It's done. Everybody, it's done. Anyone it is not done?
So this process, Ketan, basically
Yes.
whatever the repository we have, a local repository, we are pushing it to the Git server.
Yes, you are right. So Ritesh, Subhajit, Bharat, Priyanka, Poonam, Krutika, Ketul, Harry, Dino, Bhupesh, Arpita, Amit, Abhishek. Everybody done?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Ketan. Yeah.
Good. Now, who is sharing the screen? Bhupesh, can you go to your browser, please? Where your repository was? Not this one. Yeah, here. Just refresh. So you are refreshing the screen and you can see all your files are available on GitHub. It is now backed up. Even if you delete your local project, you have a copy on the server. Can you see there are 2 commits? Sorry?
No, this screen, where I need to go because I have something different. So
Yeah, so you have to go to that repository where you were getting that 3 commands which you copy pasted on Git bash, right? That screen you have to go. You can share your screen, Amit.
For example, we will normally if you go authorized by itself, yeah, default, it's not showing that screen to us. That
No, you have to go to your GitHub account, Harry, to see the repository.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Ketan, what is -u for in this when we push it? I mean.
Yeah. So
the last-
-u, you are telling Git that next time when I say just Git push, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Origin is where you have to push.
Okay.
So you don't have to type origin and again. Just say Git push and it will push to origin.
Origin. Okay.
-u means set my upstream.
should I
Yes.
go to GitHub apps?
Amit, yeah, no. Amit, you just type github.com on the URL. Yes, and press enter. And now click on that repository Git Elite on the left hand side.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can see your files.
Yes. Okay. Got it. Thank
Okay. Now, Amit, be there.
Oh,
Okay, no
sorry.
problem. No problem. No problem. It's okay. I will share my screen.
No, I am there now.
Okay, you are there now. Okay.
Yes.
Now, can you see all of you? There are 2 commits it is showing on the right hand side for Amit. Before the green code button, below the green code button, 2 commits, right?
Yes.
Can you see main branch on the left hand side? Everyone?
Yes.
And after that, there is one branch. Because Amit has only, all of you have only one branch. You can have multiple branches, which we will see probably tomorrow. What is a branching and how do you create new branches? Right now, there is only one branch. Okay.
Ketan, I have one small question.
Yes,
So
please.
the code which we pushed in the local, so it is showing that 1 hour ago, but now in the GitHub we just pushed. So it should
Correct.
show this correct, like the now time, like few seconds ago, or
No.
we should take
So this,
the.
yeah, this is the file when the file got changed last. It is not about when you pushed.
Okay. So
Okay.
if I pushed in morning, like morning my time, and at the end of the day when I push, so it will show like
That
it is
time.
push 5
That
hours ago or 6 hours
Yes.
ago.
Yes, you're
Okay.
right. Right.
It says Ketan here somebody is watching, somebody.
Yes, that must be your account only.
That's your account. If you see, if you click on that,
which one? This
you
one?
can see. Yeah, if you can click on that. I was also very inquisitive. I clicked on that and I seen that.
Okay.
Okay, so what we did today so far, we created a repository, we did some development work, we staged our files, we committed our files, and then we pushed it to our GitHub account. Make sense, everyone?
Yep.
Yes.
This is how
Yes.
developer do, right? Suppose in a team, 15 people are working, all 15 people have their own local copy of the repository, but when they push, it comes to a central repository. Right now, we are not all working on a same repository. All of us have our own repository. All of us have our own project. Okay.
Yep.
So this is how typically things work out. Any questions, any doubt, or any confusion you have, you can ask now.
Now we did this entire process, right, of creating the origin, because this is the first time we are doing it, maybe, right?
Correct.
Each
Correct.
time it will be easy, because I think that minus you mentioned, right? We
Yes.
are giving him that, okay, next time you push it there only.
Correct.
So I don't have to go to the web every time. I think.
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I can manage everything using my command line.
Correct. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. So why don't all of you commit one more file on your local machine and push it? So in Amit's case, this should be the 4th file he should be able to see. Everybody.
Okay.
Add one file, stage it, commit it, push it, and see if it is reflected.
Okay.
I'll wait for a minute so that all of you can follow that.
Ketan, I have a query.
Yes.
When we check our files, means when we check our files after command git remote -v -v.
Correct.
So it shows us two paths, one for fetch and one for push.
Correct. Correct. So we are saying push and fetch both will work in this case.
Okay.
Right now we are doing only push. I'll show you fetch maybe tomorrow.
Okay.
Once we learn branching and all. Yeah.
Why there are 2 dots? Okay.
Sorry.
No, there are 2 dots by mistake, I think.
Yeah. No problem.
So, okay. txt. sorry.
Git
Minus
commit m. Yeah, correct.
Okay. Then if I do git status, okay. Now this one is my local. This got committed in my local space. This file.
Committed, right?
Yeah.
Now you can. Why it is git ignore is still untracked? You have not staged it. You can do
Which one?
staging also for that. Git ignore. It is an untracked file, na? So do a staging. Git add dot, and then commit again. Now commit again with some different message, and then try to push.
For git ignore, right? This.
Yes, yes. This was for git ignore.
And then if I see status, I should be good. Then final. What is that command?
Git push.
Uh,
Yeah, this is
okay.
also fine. This is also fine.
But then
Or Git push.
if
Sorry.
I don't do -u, it should be fine, right?
Yes.
Only Git push.
Just git push is fine.
Yes.
Oh, is it? So I don't have to specify the branch here. That looks
Yes,
odd.
because it is you are in currently main branch. It will push the main branch.
I am currently in the main branch, but how do I know I'm in that branch?
Can you see the main word in the end of your command prompt?
Right. Okay, got it. But I think that's, I mean, just to be on the safer side, because if there are multiple branches,
Yes.
right, I might cause a problem, right? That is why it is better to, what you can say.
It is always, yeah, it is always better to be clear. So you can
Qualify.
use git push origin main.
Git push origin main. So
main.
that way we are safe, right? I mean, you
Yes.
feel comfortable.
Yes, I agree with you.
Push origin
And
main.
done.
Now
It's done.
Okay. Now if I go back
And
and maybe
refresh.
redo this refresh again, I
Yes.
should see this one has come.
4
But
commits, new file got added, right? So everything you
yes,
can see.
4 commits.
Now, if you see 2 minutes ago, your e.txt is 2 minutes ago, right? And correct? And dot git ignore is 1 minute ago.
Okay, this is the comment that we are given.
Yes.
This two we got committed, right? Okay.
Everyone clear how things are happening now?
Yes.
But Ketan, if I don't want to commit this and git ignore, so it's by my own. I know we have to commit this, right? But then that's okay, right?
Yeah,
Sometimes
it's
if I
okay.
don't.
Yeah, you don't want to push everything at one go, right? You may not be ready with that dot git ignore files. You want to still take more time. Then you may not stage and push it, commit it. You can wait.
And I can see here one branch that is main.
Correct.
I think this
Ketan?
zero forking. Sorry, go ahead, Ketan. Sorry, somebody was asking.
Yeah. Just when we are having multiple branches, then
Yes.
how to get to know that we are on what particular branch?
Right now, see if you are in a main branch on the left
Yeah,
hand side. Correct.
correct.
That is where it will tell you which branch you are in.
Okay, and on the command prompt side?
Command prompt side. Can you go to command prompt, Amit?
Yes.
Can you see the main branch right now on the Amit last command prompt? No, not PWD. Yeah, that is telling you which branch you are in.
Yeah, in bracket.
Correct.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Any other questions? Okay. Okay. No worries. Now I'll share my screen and I'll tell you one more area. Now see what we did is so far we did git push, git remote, add origin and repo. Okay, repo URL. And then we did git remote -v to list all the remotes. And then we did git push -u origin main to push your repository to GitHub. Okay. I think someone is not on mute. Please go on mute. Thank you. And then we are done so far. Now what we have done so far, let me go to a notepad. Yeah. What we did, we created a new project, made it a Git repo, and added our source code. We learned about .gitignore, and then we pushed the repo to GitHub. We created a repo on GitHub and then we pushed the repo to GitHub. Now, what if I am joining an existing team? So project is already there. That is, repo is already there. Assume that you have access to that repository. How do I get that repository to my local machine so that I can start working? Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, Ketan.
Right? So
Yes.
let us do a very small repository from GitHub. Let us search. So I'll say Micronaut sample application GitHub. Okay. I searched on Micronaut sample application GitHub. Want to have this same search? Let me give it to you on the chat window. Okay. I've given it in the chat window. I get this as the first one. Everybody is getting similar one. Yes.
Yes.
On that.
Yes.
Assume that this is my project. Okay. This may be of a huge size. Hopefully not. Let us see. Everybody with me?
Ketan?
Yes.
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 Yes. Somebody is asking something. Somebody was asking
Sorry,
something.
Ketan, I lost you for a couple of minutes.
Yeah. What I did, I did a Google search on the text which I've given in the chat window. So I get this screen when I search. And then I clicked on the first link. I see this screen. Everybody on this screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Kit,
Yes.
sorry, Ketan, I lost you for a couple of minutes. Yeah, there was 2 minutes. I lost your connection.
Yes. Yes. So I'm repeating
I don't
again,
know.
Harry. I'm saying on the chat window, I've given a text. Can you see that?
Hello, Hari.
No.
Yeah, I'm giving it again. Can you see now chat window, Harry?
It's not coming up in my chat at all.
Was it?
It's showing old. Yeah, it's showing old records.
Okay, you search on Micronaut. Can you see here on my screen now? Micronaut sample application GitHub.
Okay. Okay, I did that search and okay.
You getting this as a first example?
Yeah.
Click on that so you get this screen.
Yeah, I can.
Everyone with me?
Yes.
So assume that you are working with this project, you are newly joined, you have been given access to this repository. Now you want to copy this repository on local machine. That process is called clone the repository. What is that? Cloning the repository. Everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
So now we will clone the repository. Okay. How do you clone the repository? Let us learn. So this, can you see this code? Green button, everyone?
Yes.
Click on that. Copy this. Okay. Copy this. Go to your Git bash. Everybody here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
But you have to come out of this repository. Right now you are in this repository. So say cd space ... So you are in Git training folder or whatever folder before Git elite.
Current working directory is which one? Git training.
Git training, yeah. Make it Git training.
Okay, and then paste it there.
Everybody out of Git elite? You don't see any branch?
No.
Yes.
Good, good. Now here you type a command git clone and your repository which you copied. Sorry. I have to copy it again because I copied something else.
Okay.
Right? Git space clone space the repository which you copied from project.
Okay.
Press enter. Now it is going to download the repository on your local machine in the folder micronaut-examples.
Yes.
Okay. So now all of you can do cd change directory, cd space mi tab, mi and then press a tab key. So entire folder will come. Press enter. Can you see I'm into master branch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Correct. And
And
this is my folder, repository folder. And if I do git remote -v, sorry. Can you see already origin got created by default? So when you clone it, origin gets created automatically, pointing to the repository from which you have put the URL. This is called cloning.
okay, this is only happen for this branch. This is a micro one, yeah.
Yes.
Not for the Git Elite.
Yes.
Okay.
This is not happen
That's
for
good.
Git elite. It's only for this
Right.
repository.
Yeah. Perfect. It makes sense. Yeah.
Everyone with me understood what we did? We cloned
Yes.
an existing repository from GitHub to our local machine. Now I can start working on it. And if I have proper access to this repository, I'll be able to push also. But right now you will not be able to push because we have taken a public repository where you as an individual don't have any access.
But
Okay.
this, okay, the question is, this is some admin must be managing this, right? Micronaut. That person has to give us the access, right?
Sorry, that person?
No, I mean somebody. This is a open source thing, so somebody must be managing this, right? Some admin or some.
Yes.
So if I need to able to push or pull the data, I have to make a request to somebody for a Micronaut.
Yes, you have to.
Okay.
Right now you won't be able to do anything.
Right. Okay.
Except reading and modifying on your local machine. You can modify on your local machine, but you won't be able to push.
Push, got it, yeah.
Okay, now can you see how many branches this repository has?
How many branches?
27.
27. How many commits? 156.
Hmm.
Last commit was 17 days ago. Commit ID, last commit ID is 1A8260F. Right, so you get all the information.
Ketan, I have a quick query. We did for Elite when I was doing all the repository stuff and commit and push. I did for the Git Elite one. Yeah. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah, but I haven't done anything for the -u also given the command for Git Elite one. I haven't did anything for Git training.
Correct.
Why this one was doing that? when we did micro nut one, yeah, it's showing push all the stuff like this.
Sorry, I'm not getting it. Your question.
In fact, I'm also not sure about what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm also confused. This origin, all this command, yeah, how did it came here for that?
We did not do anything here, right?
Yeah.
We did not do anything because what we did not push. We did not do git origin add also because when you are cloning it, git internally does all these things.
Oh, okay. Git does internally. The clone command does everything. This. Okay, I was thinking that I thought clone means only just copies it, doesn't do anything. But you mean
Clone
it does
copies
everything.
it creates, adds the remote also.
Okay, that's all. That's the step I was missing. That was not able to understand that.
Correct. Okay, so we have cloned this repository now. Okay, so let us go back on the presentation. And let me go further in the slide. This we did last week. We spoke about this. Yes, so this is now clear. What we did is we added here GitHub account and we pushed from repository to GitHub. Okay. Git workflow, make changes to your files in working directory, stage the changes which you want to go in next commit, do a commit, takes the staging area files and stores the snapshot to Git directory. Okay, that's how things work. We did all this offline activity and we set the username, email ID, which is required and stored along with the commit. Okay. We did git init to create a repository. Git status is to check the current status of the repository. We also tried, I showed you removing .git means it is actually you making it as a normal folder rather than Git repository. So .git is the crux. .git is everything. If you delete .git, you're gone. Right? Rest of the things, if you have delete, it doesn't matter. You can still bring it back.
That's the reason it's hidden file.
Yes. Then you did git add dot, that is for staging. Again, you can check the status, right? Then we did git commit -m, which is the message. Then you can check git status, right? Now, there are a few more commands. If you see here, git diff --- staged and git diff --- cached. And so these are the commands to compare what I have changed between my staging and working directory, my staging and commit, right? So this is how you can compare. Git diff compares working directory with staging area and git diff --- stage or --- compares staging area with the committed files. So this is for your comparison to just, when you are developing and you might have taken a couple of hours to modify, you just want to compare what has been changed compared to my previous commit. So these are the diff commands. Make sense, everyone?
Yes.
Yes,
It
Ketan.
does.
Yes.
Should we use that command? Right?
Can use. To go to your Git Elite. So come out of your current Micronaut examples.
Yeah.
Sit into your Git Elite. Right? And now do Git Diff. So right now there is no difference. So let me change something on my Windows. And let me do abv.txt. Added line. Now I'll do git do. What will this show? Git diff. Right? It is showing me the changes which I have done. Okay. Can you show? It's showing me no new line at the end of file. This is the second line. This is the third line. So it is showing me abv.txt, two different versions. Everybody clear?
Yes.
Now there is an assignment for you. What is the assignment? You have to tell me what is happening with these three commands, right? Even though I've written it, Git Diff compares working directory with staging area. So it is showing me staging area means nothing right now. So it is comparing directly with committed files. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Because there is nothing in staging right now. So it is directly showing me the last modified or committed file from my thing. But let me do one thing. Let me do git add dot. So I've staged now abb.txt and now I'll modify again. So now there are three different versions of abb.txt. Do you agree with me? One which is staged, one which is committed, and one which is now in working directory. Added fourth line, saved. Now if I do git diff, right, it is comparing between staging and working directory. Staging and working directory, right? If I do ---- staged, is staging and committed. Can you see the difference between the two diff? You will be able to understand better in your case because you are modifying it. In my case, you may not remember what change I made at what instance, right? So I did third line and into my staging and fourth line is in my working directory. Because I've done git ---- staged, it is only my staging which is getting compared with commit. Okay, everyone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So these are the commands
Yes.
for checking the difference. This helps in reviewing your work, right? So that you can know what is happening. And one more command, git log, we have learned, right? Git log. If you see, it will show you all the commits. Right now, only 2 commits are made in my branch. And that is why it shows me 2 commits. In your case, it may be 3 or 4 commits. Let me go back to my PPT and go to next. We have also seen Git push origin master and we also did Git clone.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this slide shows you different ways of cloning. That is not only cloning from GitHub. You can clone from a remote machine by giving IP address and you can clone from one folder to another. But I don't prefer using this. Typically, you end up using a service like GitHub or Bitbucket. But if you want, you can try this out. This is cloning from one folder to another. This is cloning from one machine to the current machine. Okay. Just give me a sec. Somebody is at the door. I'll be back in a minute.
Just for everybody's information, I tried using Git log in the other directory.
Yes, I'm back.
Ethan, yeah, okay. I tried using Git log just for a trying purpose in the other, not Git Elite, even other. So it keeps on giving something. I'm unable to come out of it.
It will be a very long list, right? So what Amit is talking about is our previous repository. If you do Git log.
No, the reason I tried, I thought it will not give me that because I am now not a part of it, right? But I think it's readable. I can read it. Looks like
everything.
Sure.
But we're not pushing it.
Yeah, you cannot push
it. We cannot. We are just cloned it, right? At our user level.
Correct. Everybody clear?
Yep. Yes.
So this is the command we saw, git remote -v. That shows you how many remotes are there in your current machine. Git remote show origin will show information about a particular remote. You can rename, as I told you, right? I can give any name. So if I want, I don't want to keep it origin. I want to give some other name. I can rename it to some other name. So in this case, I'm renaming it origin to Paratus. Right? So I can rename the remote or I can remove the remote. I don't want origin now, so I can remove the remote. There are two commands for removing, either short form as rm or entire command as remote. Okay, and then I can add a new origin. I already have origin. I can add another one also if required. Right? So this is how you can. So all of you can add one more origin, right? All of you can add one more origin if you want. You can say, suppose I am in Micronaut. I can say git remote add my origin. Okay. Git remote add my origin, and I can give a URL of my repository. For example, I'm just for the sake of easiness. Where is my URL? No, this is the wrong one. Let me take it from here. Right, I'll take the same URL here and paste it and enter it. So I added one more origin. So if I say git remote -v, I can see now both my origin as well as origin. Clear, everyone?
Yeah.
Git remote add origin.
Yes.
Yes. So Ketan, you have added one more like origin, the one more branch.
Correct.
Okay.
Not branch. It is not a branch. It is a remote.
Sorry, it is a repo.
Remote repo. It's a repo. It's pointing to a repository. In my case, it is pointing to the same repository, but what I'm saying is my origin can point to some other repository and origin can point to some other repository. This we'll talk about when we talk about collaboration. Okay. What is the use of two origins in a single repository? That probably we'll discuss, maybe not tomorrow, but on coming Saturday. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll stop here. And we'll continue from this point onwards tomorrow. This slide onwards, 17th slide. Maybe I'll explain about multiple remotes tomorrow itself from this slide. Okay, everyone, comfortable so far? Speed is okay?
Yes.
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 Okay, good.
Ketan, I have a query.
Yeah, tell me.
When I execute git diff, there
Yes.
is a message, no new line at end of the file. Why it is showing? Because it is showing twice after my command.
Okay, I think it was showing it to me also.
Yes.
Let me go to that.
I think it's commit or not commit. Difference is not showing.
If
Yes, the no new line at the end of the file, you can see. Yeah.
okay. I'm not sure. We'll have to check that out. Why this is giving an extra message,
Okay.
right? So maybe one of you can Google and help us.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Anything else?